Hey guys, what's up? Sora here, back with another Shadowverse video, and today we're going to be playtesting one of the new cards, Storied Falconer, in one brand new deck, which is Aggro Forest. So, I have not played Aggro Forest in this channel before for a very good reason. Just because I really haven't played with Aggro all that much, and I feel that I'm not as competent on it as I should be. So this is taking an Aggro Forest list that I found online. A standard Aggro Forest list, and I substituted out the Leaf Man for Storied Falconer. The reason why I did that is because I feel that they both share the same function, with Storied Falconer just giving a little bit more reach versus Leaf Man, which is giving a little bit more defense. And I figured if we're going aggro, we need to go face, and Storied Falconer is perfect in doing that. Storied Falconer, for you guys that don't know, puts a Sky Stride Raptor into your hand, and that is a 3-play 0.21. Well, let's actually use the new feature here. A 3-play 0.21 with Storm. So the Bane will also allow you to punch through big walls, for big wards really. So there is a little bit of a synergy here. People have been calling this card particularly one of the best golds in the mini expansion. So let's see what he can do for us in Aggro Forest. Let's get started. Alright, game against Haven. So Tooth Uncommon might be making an appearance here. And I know that'll be annoying to deal with. Going first, we definitely want to keep the Aperia, because that allows us to reach. I'm not sure if we keep the Sylvan Justice, probably not, because we're going first. Okay, that's better. Water Fairy into Rain. Ideally at this point we get some sort of Brambles or anything like that. Falconer is even better, actually. The earlier we get the Falconer out, the better. Alright.
The hunt is on!
No!
Crimson Snow White. He can double trade. That is the problem, he can double trade, huh? If we do that. But we'll still swing anyway. The problem is, Fairy Driver's pretty useless right now. Ooh. Alright.
Crystals of snow shimmer in the night.
Just a straight trade here, I think.
They're picking on me!
Alright. It's actually bad against my deck, honestly. You can double trade with the, because I have to plan the turn 5, because more than likely he's going to play Priest. If he plays Priest, then we don't really have a good enough answer. You can play Insect Lord and Rain. Insect Lord, yeah. Feel like none of these are a good enough answer. Let's just set up the Storied Falconer, that way I get something on the board later. And then just kill this with the Insect Lord. Keep it simple. And swing.
Stop!
The Aperia is not entirely useful here because of the Fairy Driver. Yeah, see? That's what I thought. He would be coming.
We're done for.
I see your weakness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and this is actually pretty good against us right now. Uh-huh. Well then. Yeah, Rain doesn't really help here because he's a 4 toughness follower. Let's say we spend the Fairy Driver now, I think. That way we'll live and we get the max damage we can on the board.
You buzzing, flitting insects. Make yourself useful.
Hopefully you can't deal with a wider board.
Pretty bold. Let me hear you scream.
What in the...
Hopefully you can't deal with a wider board, that's what I'm hoping. Now next turn we have Rain, Sky Stride Raptor, and Goblin at the very least. Although that's pretty much the last of our gas. If we can somehow deal with this board effectively this turn, we might not have a chance here. Okay, that's not efficiently at the very least.
The real battle begins. This is the wheel in the sky shimmering.
Mm-hmm. And it's a lot. Alright. We're gonna save the Evo point, I think. Well, we're already on 6. So we're looking at Dark Jean at this point as his solid answer. So I think it might be better to set up the Imperia right now. And then evolve this. That way we avoid Dark Jean with it.
That hit the mark.
Then we have another Sky Stride Raptor for reach next turn. Yep. Holy Rain is gonna come down.
This is the wheel in the sky. I'm shimmering.
Yeah, this pretty much single-handedly saved him against the aggro. That's 1, 6, 7. Not enough is the answer here. Definitely not enough. We can do this and another Imperia probably. That's probably our best play. Kill that.
I'll rise again.
That hit the mark. Give me that.
If he plays Heavenly Knight here without any sort of Summit Temple, I will be very, very impressed. Jean doesn't matter as much here anymore. The 7-drop Jean. He'll clear this, clear this. He'll trade in here anyway, that still leaves 5 on the board. So his best way out here is Peacekeeper, Heavenly Knight, anything with a ward. Wards will be terrible, but if it's a 2-2 ward, at least it can be answered by Sky Stride Raptor. Really depends. But yeah, that was annoying. He should have been dead at this point. He really should have been. But White Fang Temple, man. Making it work.
I have lost.
Okay. Yeah, no, White Fang Temple made him last that long. If he had a Tenko Shrine and was able to trigger that, I do not think we would have won at all. Because that was 2 damage every single time. Alright, next game. We're going up against Portal. So probably hard mull for Brambles, no matter what.
Activate. Enhance. Fire.
You don't need 2 of them, no. Just need 1. I think that's fine. Fairy Whisper is fine, that'll give us gas. Allows for a pretty explosive turn 5 with the rain. Ooh. This will be interesting. Yeah, this will just be pretty darn interesting. I think it is still Falconer, however. I can't see this not being
The
Falconer.
hunt is on.
Yep. Then we can either Whisper into a Fairy or Sky Stride Raptor straight. Majesty a Lion. It doesn't really matter in this particular... Well, no, it does, because then we'll probably run into substitution, right? So what we can do is... Now we'll run into substitution if we do that. So do I count on him not having substitution? And we auto lose if he does have substitution here. Pretty much. Let me think. I think we just go wide. Honestly, I think we have to go wide. Because I don't want to lose. I don't want to auto lose to substitution. Iron Staff. Yeah, I'm glad I saved the Airbound Barrage then. Cool.
I'm gonna rest for a bit.
Uh-huh. Ferry Driver is going to be very valuable later on. Let's see. I can bounce him instead. That way we have another Sky Raptor in hand. I think so. Let's try this.
It broke.
Stay away.
Does he have a way to pull that out? Because that ward is a 3-drop.
This strength is
Okay, he pulls it out. Either that or an Analyzing Artifact. Probably the Analyzing Artifact. Then what?
You might say I'm a genius.
Ooh,
Coming at you.
that's potentially bad.
Eureka!
Huh. Okay.
They're picking on me.
Alright, let's see what we can do here. We can do Eperia and then... Because Eperia, if we pre-evo him, it's going to be a 7 damage. That's going to bring him down to 9. And then 6, 8... Yeah, that's not going to be enough. That isn't going to be enough. Huh. Or we can try to deal with this board right now. With the rain. Let's go aggressive here. I doubt he has a means to pull it again. The ward, at the very least. Let's go aggro here. So, let's... Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Behold the power of machinery!
That makes sense too.
Now the fight begins.
Don't worry, I'll handle this.
That's what he pulled. Jesus. Alright. How do we deal with that board? One, two, 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 probably. The unfortunate part is I cannot deal with the other ward. Because I need to get that 7 damage in, no matter what. Oh, with the Elf Song and the Rain, I should have enough. Okay.
Hey,
Makes sense to me.
wait. Hey, let's wait. What bunch of slobs.
Okay. Then we evolve this. Give this rush.
I will perform my duty.
Is this why I have no... Come on, at least try. Yeah!
It broke!
Alright. You might have a way to clear this board still though, however. This is not an unwinnable board by any means. Although I do have enough reach with Fairy Driver that I should be able to kill if any one of these live. Deus helps him a little bit here, but not a lot.
Join me
Okay.
on a musical journey.
He shouldn't have the ward at this point.
You're through.
Well, he could. He probably could. He probably could have the ward at this point. Never mind.
Even I don't know.
Probably kill this. Okay.
The march goes
Ancient
on.
artifact. So we copied that. And then another ancient artifact? Okay. Okay. Yep. Alright. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Analyzing. The driver doesn't quite get there, right? So he's going to be off residence. He probably doesn't have the ward at this point. So what we can do is just make sure that we have enough for next turn. 2, 2, 3 probably. Yeah.
Did I do enough?
The hunt is on.
Probably get the storm down. Yep. Assuming he doesn't have the ward next turn, we should win already. Theoretically speaking. If he has the ward, maybe we can punch through.
Weapons, back to
Alright,
cover.
that's probably going to be the ward right there. Yep. Analyzing. Okay, I think we win. The power of Aggro Forest. We can even just punch through. Nah, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's fine. Keep it
Hit the
simple.
mark.
Buzzing, flitting insects.
Hey, let's play.
Make yourself useful.
Hey, let's play.
Make yourself useful.
Hey, let's play.
Make yourself useful.
Yep.
This is grave.
Yeah, that's the power of Aggro Forest, guys. It's pretty potent when it gets its game plan off.
Why are you still fighting?
So all we needed really is to just have enough gas to get down the line. I wasn't sure how we were gonna fare after that whole ward came down, especially with the 2 wards, but we managed to pull through. Alright. Last game, going up against Blood. Going second against Blood, not the best thing in the world. It appears way too slow. Elf Song doesn't do a lot here. Sylvan Justice is nice, Rain is nice, Fairy Driver's nice. Hopefully we get a little bit better cards here. 1 drop would be nice, either Water Fairy or Goblin. Someone that spent for the Orcus sleeves. Okay. Not the best card in the world right now. Spiderweb Imp.
You are my food.
Yeah, pretty good card against Force just because of the 4 power. It's turn 3. You have to save this for Belt. Oh my goodness. Tight. Alright. Well then. That way this can't trade with each other. And we have a Rain play on turn 4.
Promise you satisfy me.
Yep. Alright. Probably just swing face here. Yep. Okay, Rain is perfect here, actually. Rain is quite literally the only answer. Unfortunately, that makes the Insect Lord plays moot, but we should have enough power on the board to really threaten him, at the very least. So if I want to Insect Lord, that doesn't really do anything. Yeah, I think Rain is the only play.
Hey, let's play. Hey, let's play. Bunch of slobs.
Shifting up gear.
Is this why I have no friends?
Yeah, we have to trade with the bell. Just too much damage.
We meet again.
Now, his best play against this is going to be the blimp. I forgot the actual name, and then he pulls out Paradise Vanguard, which deals with 2 of these. Which then leaves us a bad spot because we don't have good cards on it. We'll probably still play the Appear regardless, but yeah, that's not a good spot. Alright. Got unlucky there. Fang Serpent. Okay, okay. We can deal with this board at least.
I'll show you power.
Yeah, getting to restore 2 defense is not good for us. Storied Falconer to punch through, probably? That's what I would assume is the best play here. Either that or Storied Falconer into Insect Lord. Save the Storm for later.
The hunt is on.
Yeah, there's an inherent amount of risk here by playing the Insect Lord. So we'll just punch it with the the Raptor. Then evolve this Go Face.
I will perform my duty.
Because this doesn't trade with either one of these by its own anyway. Not like we have to worry about it. Then we'll play Aperia. Probably. Hopefully. We have a board to play Aperia in. Probably won't evolve though, that's the unfortunate part, but Snarling Chains does this. Dark General, probably trade here. Yep.
We missed the mark.
Alright. Aperia is our only play here. We evolve the Goblin in order to deal with this? Probably not. Honestly. Let's just threaten the lethal. Because he has to deal with this as well as put up a ward. Which he can. There's plenty of spider web imps in the deck. Oh, okay. Legit.
Good, Bloodkin. Good.
So we have to get lucky twice? No. It actually just allows him to go through with this, huh? Yep. Maybe I shouldn't have played the Goblin. That might have been the wrong play. Yeah, I should not have played the Goblin. I was not thinking about Vayne at all. Huh. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I shouldn't have not played the Goblin.
What are you?
I wasn't thinking about that. That was a good play. That was a good play on his part. If I didn't play the Goblin, then I would have had a chance. Because all I needed to is to punch through with any one of these Insect Lords. I really probably should not have played the Goblin. Damn it. And that's the deck, guys. So we did pretty well given the fact that I don't really know how to play aggro as proficiently as other people. I think Leafman does have a pretty good function in this deck regardless after playing with the deck. So I might try to find a way to loop him back in. Storied Falconer I feel is pretty expensive because you need 5 total play points to really get him going. And he's only a 1/3 body on his own, so I'm not sure how well he fits, all things considered, in this list. Because the Aggro Force list is already pretty optimized for 4. I'm not sure if Storied Falconer is a pretty good straight swap in. Definitely provides the reach. So maybe instead of playing him turn 2 to a turn 3, you play him at a turn 6, turn 7, where you really just need that final storm damage. Maybe he replaces Beetle Warrior in that way, because instead of having the prerequisite of having 2 cards, even if you just had 1 card in hand that was Storied Falconer, you would still be able to deal 2 damage to face with Storm. Versus Beetle Warrior, which needs 2 other cards to be played before he gets the Storm effect. So I might try that in a future version of this deck where I sub out the Beetle Warrior, put the Leaf Man back in, and Storied Falconer will take place of the Beetle Warrior. So, but yeah, otherwise this is a pretty good deck. Very potent, can be definitely very explosive, and I highly recommend you guys to play this deck if you're trying to play aggro. Between this and Aggro Sword, I think those are the 2 best aggro decks on the meta right now. But yeah, with that all being said, thank you guys for watching. This has been Sora, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.